Hello and welcome back to City Skylines. I think it's baseball day today. Yep, we're going to have a baseball stadium up and I guess a place for our future train station. We don't have access to the outside world via rail, but we don't reach it either. So it's going to be a sort of placeholder. I've got a few things in mind, one of them being monorail. But we will get to that once we've checked up on our residents. I think we had a few more to do to upgrade to high-rises and check on the state of our buses and our roads. It's pleasant here, isn't it? Nice and busy. We might be extending this freeway as well to head up and have another exit towards our baseball ground. You'll be pleased to know, for those that struggle to see when I'm building at night time, I've turned off the day-night cycle. However, when we're just enjoying the scenery, perhaps I'll turn it back on for that. Are these the new buses we put in? They're already quite busy, aren't they? Should we add another one to these? Is it line details? Yes. Yeah, there's only 4 on there. Right. Get those up to whatever percentage when it ticks up to 5. There's 5. Right. Drop it back down. There. Perfect. An extra bus wouldn't hurt us, will it? Well, unless they all get backed up. But I don't think they will on that route. There we go. Right. Yes. I would like a few more of these changed. Let's get rid of that. And let's give us some high density. I'm going to... I know. I would love them to choose it themselves, but they build them in very bizarre ways. So I'm gonna guide them a little bit. Now, what have we got here? 4 and a 3. Oh, that's pleasant. We could have the 3 on the edge there. So something like that. Yeah. Meaning we would need a 4 here. And a 3 there. Do we have the demand? We do have the demand. Right, get building. It's all quiet at the moment. I might change these to 2 3-3s. I don't know what 3-3 high rises are. Should we take a look? There's a little path down there. Look at that. I've never noticed how busy that is. Oh, it's great seeing, like, coming back to the city and seeing how it's growing. I love that. Right, we can do another one here, a 4-4. So what do you reckon, guys? Baseball today? It's looking promising. There's a lot of people up there. It's not surprising, though. We're getting quite big, aren't we? A lot of high rises going up. Ah, there we go. We can now build over here. What do 3-3s look like? Do they even build 3-3s? I guess we'll find out. I mean, they can't build sideways because it's pavement and not road. Right, and we can put another one down here. I might actually put some residential out near where our baseball stadium's going to go. It's going to go right over there, the other side of our tourism-y place. Well, I don't know whether there is a 3-3. I'm hoping there is. Well, do you know, while we're waiting for that, we can come back, can't we, and then zone it. We'll see how those houses go. Do we have an academic works underway? I think we do, don't we? Yeah, we're pretty much on top of that. How are we doing here? Now, we're creeping up, aren't we? Yeah, we're at 50. Oh, dear. Hang on. We'll check that when there isn't a disaster happening. Bit of a fire. That's the only trouble with trees, isn't it? And although our helicopters there are on the case, look at that. We might need another one of these. We've only got one, or did we put one over here? No, we didn't. Yeah, we might need another one because our only helicopter base is down there. This might be an ideal location for another one due to how many fires we get. We can even plonk it near the factories down here. We've got to start thinking of ore as well. Ore mining. And oil. Oil's over on this little thing. Let's go and take a look at the resources layer. Natural resources. Look at all this oil we've got here, although we're kind of skew with. And I really want to go that way. Although, look at that ore next to the train line. That's kind of nice. That's a plan for the future. We don't really care about too much more fertile land, especially down there. If we were going to have it, it would have to be somewhere else. Not that much to choose from, is there? It's really, we've kind of squeezed ourselves in there. Maybe up here? No, because... No, I'll tell you what the plan is, guys. Airport over here. Somewhere. Yeah, it's got to be over that way. We might be able to squeeze it in there. I don't know if we can have airports yet. Can we? No, just blimps. No airports for us, unfortunately. Oh, that's a shame. When do we get those then? Let's check on the state of play. 21, we need 26,000. Do we get an airport? No, we get harbours and cargo harbours. Is there an outside connection for us for harbours? An interesting one. American football? Well, we've got to have that. I'm going to have that in our actual grounds, I think. Away from the baseball team. That's going to be this side. And an eco-advanced inland water treatment plant. Not a mouthful at all. Yeah, we're going to extend this today. This is going to be baseball land. Did you ever get on top of that? Do you know, we've got no choice, have we? Perhaps we can squeeze it out here, have a little side road. We'll come out further in preparation for possible expansion with Anglo-Saxon there. Let's send it out there. We'll just have it on its own. Like, in the middle of nowhere. Oh, monorails, guys. I do want to do monorails. I'm kind of looking forward to that. Can we have it there? I sort of like that. Yeah. Then what we got to do? Hook it up with electricity. No doubt. Yes. Well, we could branch up there. Well, we could branch that way as well. Well, we might as well take it from here. We'll take it that way and then in. We'll probably build up around here and we won't need another connection like this. We'll also need water, correct? 440. Will that cover you? I think it will. Look at that. Beautiful. 440, 440. There we go. We've got another fire helicopter. Are there police helicopters? Police helicopter depot. It's a bit of an expense, isn't it? 100 and... how much? How much a week? 1,600. How's our fire... do you know, let's check the budget. How's our fire budget? I think we're good. I think we've got the coverage. Healthcare, that's healthcare grand. Won't tell you. Yes, yes, this is going to help get to anything that happens up here. Possibly a little quicker than the one we've got down there. Good. Now, did these guys build that 3-3? Oh, there is a 3-3 and it's kind of beautiful. It's a bit like the 3-4s, just without the parking at the back. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. Right, you get in there then. Beautiful. Should we do this one then? We've still got residential demand. Let's do another one. These are going to get ridiculously busy over here. Get rid of all of that. Get a 4 in there, I guess. I don't know what this is laid out like, but a 4 there, a 4 there. A 4. It's not a 4, is it? It's 2 3s. 2 3s and a 4. Well, we could go a 3 there, and we could go a 3 there. That gives us a 4 in the middle. I like doing it like this. I've always done it like this, so I'm not going to change. I mean, I may as well play it the way I would play it off camera. I mean, you can see how I approach things. It's a little bit uniform, but it looks nice. I mean, they build different enough buildings to give us a bit of variation, don't they, downtown? Was that on fire at some point? It looks a bit rough. Or is that just the shading? Oh, we won a game of something somewhere. That might happen quite a lot once we've got our baseball up and running. It is happening. We've got plenty of time in the episode yet. I'm just a little concerned what it's going to do for our traffic. But we'll deal with that. It gives us a bit of a challenge that we create. Right, let's head over there. We'll check on how they've grown later on. We need to extend this. It's going to also head all the way up to the airport. It's going to be like I guess a ring road of sorts eventually. Depends how many areas we can actually buy total. Right then. We're going to need some fancy roads, aren't we? Do I want to go over the top? Just keep this elevated? I don't think it's necessary. That's usually handy if you're possibly heading through the city centre. I don't think it's going to help us down here. So, yeah, we'll just continue with normal. We'll curve and follow the terrain sort of thing around here. It is going to be heading to the airport. We kind of dip down there. We might be able to take rail over the top. We'll see. There we go. That should be close enough. And just there. Oh, you're kind of skew-whiffed there, aren't you? It kind of works, doesn't it? Don't have to be perfect. I don't think we can smooth anything to get rid of that. We're on a bit of an edge there, aren't we? We could, though, couldn't we? We've got loads of soil that we might need to get rid of. So, ooh, that's not a bad idea, actually. Could we take that off and level this bit of ground and sort of have this road come up with it? I'm not sure how that's going to go. We've got enough money to do this. Oh, yeah. Let's turn the strength up. Let's get us a bigger brush. We want it that height. There we go. That's a little bit higher up there. I'm going to take it out a little further. Give us a bit more of a cliff edge there. There we go. I like that. Bring this over like that. Then can we smooth it out a touch? Oh, no, not that. What have you done? Well, oh dear. Oh, we're getting a refund, though, for my mistake. That's lovely. Yeah, that's a bit smoother. It might just make a better road. Got a bit of an edge to it. We can smooth that off. There we go. It's a bit bumpy, isn't it? Let's smooth that. Yeah, I like that. Let's see what our road looks like now. Oh, there's fires everywhere. Get roads off. There are fires everywhere. Are we getting out here? Do we have fire coverage out here? Other than the helicopters? Oh, do you know, I don't think we do. That's medical again. Oh, we need one, don't we? We need kind of one out here. Yeah, where's our closest fire station? Down there. There's one tucked away in there. Well, that's not really that pleasant. Where do we want you? Kind of backed up there. Do you know what? Yes. Get you in there. Lovely. That's kind of nice. Especially given we've got baseball going up soon. Right, now do we have enough room to get across, figure out where our baseball ground's going? We need to expand the university area, don't we? We need paint campus area. There we go. We'd need this to come out. I think we're going to have it somewhere like that with a bit more commerce in the middle. Yes, that should be enough. There we go. Tidy that up. Does it need to be tidy? I don't think so. Get that tidied up. I don't know how big the baseball ground's going to be. We're going to find out shortly. What's it going to be under? Is it going to be under varsity sports? I think so. Right, what do we have? We don't have baseball. That's going in today. We don't have the aquatic centre, do we? We have the basketball arena. Well, how big is baseball? It's going to need a road to snap to. We kind of want it facing that way, don't we? And do we just go straight with the main road, like something to build on? And so we can connect easy to there. And then how are we going to get from here? We block ourselves off there, but I don't mind that. We could possibly continue down the sides here. Yes. Are we going... What sort of roads are we going down here? Treeless. I don't think these care about leveling up. Or do they? I could be wrong. I think they're just level... Yeah, they're just a level. It's the other ones, isn't it? The actual commerce buildings. It was only be for us to see it. Right, let's go straight with these. We want to build a bit of a grid, don't we? Yeah, there we go. That gives us access down that way. We can come back in here, or we could change this road. I sort of don't mind changing part of this road. Right, we're going straight across here. We're going to lose some power there, aren't we? Does that matter? I think it does a lot. Maybe we could just move this out. Oh, do we have space for a path? Not distracted. It's going to be hard to get an area for this. I want to put the train station in too. So, goodness knows how we're fitting that in. Pavements. Will you slide down here? How about down there? I know we're getting rid of some of these buildings, but that's alright. Down there. Yeah, you've got no electric. It's not surprising. Let's sort that out. Can we just branch into there for now? Lovely. Now you've got electric. You should have a connection down there. This is all going to have to change anyway. Now, do I want a road down here? Will it fit down the back? No. We could have a pavement, couldn't we? Heading down there. That might be a decent idea. Leave a bit of space between the two. Because we've got the places to walk down here. Yeah, should we go with that? Let's first... This is all going to be just standard commerce, I think. Because we have the... Whoops. We have the demand for it, don't we? Yeah, just a little bit. If some of this is also the... Whatever this is. What is it? This is the tourism, isn't it? Hotels. I don't mind too much. Right, pause it there. No, you don't need to pause it. Let's get us another path. Where's our path? Path. There we go. Can we go down? Oh, don't snap like that. No, I do want to pause it. We want to take off everything apart from grid because I'd like it to go down like that. Oh, it's beautiful. It just fits. Sorry about your building. Well, sorry, not sorry, because... Oh, does that connect? It does. Leave it like that. Yeah, I would like this. We don't have much of this actual pedestrian area stuff. And it does leave a little bit of room, doesn't it? For some trees, especially around there, which will look nice. Now, our train station. What are we going to do about our train station? We need it that way a little bit. So we're going to have a bit more gridding going on down here with a bit more commerce. It's going to be like another area like the strip down there. Because it's going to have a lot of people coming in. So I don't know whether they actually like this type of commerce. They being tourists. But maybe we can get it working. Yeah, let's have a bit more grid. We'll turn all the everything's on. We've gone too far. Take that down to there. It'd be from here, wouldn't it? Can we slot in? Yeah, I don't want to go all the way. You're not snapping right there. I want you to come out and then slide in there. I don't mind that little gap. That's fine. A little tiny gap is absolutely fine. Right, so this is going to be another commerce area. These we might upgrade the roads with. We want that going in like that. So that's going to have to go out a little bit further just so we can connect here. There we go, more commerce. Let's check the water situation. Good job we did. 440. We're going to have to get a bit more out here, aren't we? A bit more going. That can just go in there. That'll be fine. We'll continue this out because we absolutely have to get the train station in today. The placeholder. And the... Oh, that looks like a nice connection. The baseball ground. We've still got time, guys. It's happening. It's happening. There's kind of a bit of work to do. We might not get the junction in today. I've got a feeling we're going to have to work on that. I mean, commerce isn't going to care about our roads. And I might bring... I don't know whether we can have our train go under this and then come up and say hello up here. And then be a bit of a hub. Where it goes then, I've got no idea. Right. Then we need to come down a little more. Do we want to curve this first? Make something a little different. Like sort of follow the curve here. Yeah, something like that. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Not quite following the curve, but it is enough. It gives us a bit of a run up there to go over the top wherever we want to make our junction into wherever this train station's going to go. I still don't know how we're doing that. I kind of wouldn't mind it going down and poking out wherever we're going to poke out. You've got to make a bridge like in the middle, so it can not be a bridge over here and then continue. And then we've got our rail. You can just see it there, the outside connection. Because I do want to take part of it up this way, if possible, as well. So we're going to sort of come in and one branch out. We'll have to do some terraforming. It's going to cost us a fortune to get that up and running. But I do have plans for it. Now, can we get this same curve going on? Maybe, maybe. Where are we in relation to that? Not too bad. Let's draw us a straight line down to... Where do we want this? I guess just continue. Somewhere like that. Now can we curve this into it? Something like that. Pleasant. Right, yes. It's not very symmetrical. Or won't be. But that is kind of the plan. Now, where's our train going to be coming in? Up this way sort of thing, isn't it? So that'll be train station just there. And did I mark it out in roughly the right place? Yes. But it's got to be facing that way. And maybe we'll have some shops and stuff. So can we get another road? We have all the snapping on. Going down something like that. That kind of overlaps. We want it sort of there, don't we? Yeah, another road like that. On that side. Train station's going to be a little ways over. Right. Where is this baseball ground going to fit? Let's see. Because I would like it sort of out the way. Space already occupied by what? Exactly. Oh, don't tell me that's not enough room. This thing is absolutely massive. Oh, I thought I'd... Oh! There! I mean, it's a bit skew-whiff. Oh, and the ground, guys. The ground. I mean, if you hit that, it's going down there, isn't it? Oh, I don't like the ground. Should we perhaps terraform this instead, then? Give us a nice base to work with. I don't think we can smooth it the best. A distant relative of move it. But I guess we can try. What will you do if we smooth you out? Are you actually going to smooth? I don't think you are. It doesn't quite work like that. Well, we could hide it with bushes. Maybe. Some buildings down here. Yeah, possibly. Train station's going to have to go over there, isn't it? We can put some trees in. We've got more commerce going in here. Do we have the water going out there? Yes, we do. Will we have the electricity going out there? How much are you going to reach? You're not really to start with. We might be able to get you there. It depends. We could bridge it here. Do we have that much demand? I definitely feel like we need some pavements going down here. And what I might do is have something a little different down here. Because they won't cross until there, will they? So, let's get our pavementy area again. Can we go up a few? We only want grid, I believe. I want to go via there. What I'd like to do is get you raised up and just creep over. Where's our other path? I would like it sort of level. What is it? Page up, page down. 1, 2, 3. Will you go across the... Oh, it's beautiful. Like that? Sort of. We might be able to come back down. Will you go across there? And will you go into there? And is that connected? I think it is, isn't it? Or close enough. Yes. Do we need you to go down? I don't think so. We could probably do that. This one can head down, can't it? Yeah, we can head down something like that. At a nice slope. Oh, I sort of like that. Yes. Yes. Well, they can cross the road down here. Okay. That one wouldn't be much use to us. Perhaps another one doing something similar over here, although we can't reach it. We could have it going parallel with the road. Again, that would be epically pointless. I think just that side doing that, and the other side will just have something going down the middle like this. And yes, like that. There we go. Lots of ways to get over there. It's not going to be great at the moment. We've still got to hook this back up. Right then. Now, can we just build some buildings this way? So something like that. Just a row or 2 rows of commerce down there. Let's hit play. We're going to have to hook this. Do we have to hook this side up? I think they're connected that way, aren't they? So it's not imperative. It's not a rush. That's facing the wrong way at the moment. Not urgent to fix this, but I should, because I will forget, won't I? So get the upgrade thing. Let's switch all these around. There we go. You go that way. Lovely. And then we'll probably slide into here, right where that is. They don't have electric yet. They're building wrong. Okay, we've got the demand sort of. I might hook them up because I don't want them to... Oh, you're so close. I don't want them to miss a game because that would be terrible. So if we can get them hooked up at the very least until these join... We could always put a park in there or a plaza, couldn't we? To bridge the gap. Yeah, grand, do that. I mean, not much has happened except a lot of planning. Oh, no, you're not connected over there. I thought you were connected this way. You're not. I've caused a blackout. It's all right. We're going to get connected again. Plaza. That's what we want, isn't it? Where's our parks and plazas? They're under here, aren't they? Yeah, I think a plaza would be kind of nice. Because it's a commerce. Oh, that's a nice big one. That's very nice, isn't it? Ooh, could that just sort of replace that path? It's almost perfect, that one. What about that one? Yes. Somewhere like down here. Yeah, rebuild your building there. We'll see if that bridges it. It does bridge it. There we go. We've bridged the gap. And where we're connecting here, we're going to have to connect somewhere now. Otherwise, we're stuck, aren't we? I don't know whether that will count. Well, grand. Before we head off, let's just get us a connection. Otherwise, we're going to be in trouble. There we go. We'll just get that sort of sorted so we can do an outro. Because I'm just happy to get the baseball team in for now. There we go. Lovely. Trash issues. Oh, yeah. We're kind of dealing with trash issues forever, aren't we? I really want a nice place for that. And probably way out in the way of the city. Ooh. Trash Island, anybody? Is it an island, though? Sort of. Maybe. I don't know. Well, Trash Island here. I don't know how we'd get over there. A little road bridge. It's a bit bumpy down here. Yes, we accepted that, didn't we? As a thing. Oh, hit play, you Burke. Right, everybody connect back up, please. Hopefully we didn't miss any games here. No, it hasn't been called off. There we go. I think we work on this area now. Get some more residential going. Perhaps next time out, guys. New residential area down here. When we've got the full industry area, which is going to be possibly the other side of an airport, I really don't know how much we've got in the way of extra squares we can unlock. I hope we can unlock a few, because there's a nice flat area up here, which could be ideal for like a big industry hub, like a real filthy belching one. Yeah, that'd be nice. Right, guys. How long is it going to be before we get a game? I don't know. We should be sponsored. We are. Our next game... Does it... next match. Here we go. 31st, New Year's Eve, 2035. Not long. The start of next episode. Should about do it, right? We're in November. Yeah, I say we do it then. Then. Right, quick look at how things are going. We've got a little ways to go before we get to our first baseball game. We'll go and check on that. We're probably going to need some stuff in here. No, they are growing. They are growing, guys. Let's not be hasty. I don't think we can speed them up much further. They are growing as in their star rating. So yes, they do tend to affect around them as well. So as you get more 5-star buildings, the other ones boost with them. Guys, that's been an episode. Just in case the baseball match kicks off. That's not what they do, is it? They don't kick off. They ball off. What do they do? It doesn't matter. Look at all the people coming across the bridge. Well, that worked out well, didn't it? Fantastic. All the little camper vans. Oh, it's lovely. Guys, we'll come back and check on this. It's going to get a connection to the outside world via rail at the other side, and we'll have some sort of new walkway going along the side of the baseball ground as well, where it will go direct to the train station, and we'll see how all of that plays out. It looks like commerce is expanding. We need to get more residents in though, and so that's what we'll do when we come back and check on our first baseball game, which is happening. Alright guys, until next time, take care.